Well, I'm going to give a long-range review on these little caps that you put on your tire valves. When it's red, that means the tire pressure is below 25 pounds, and when it pops out, the tire pressure is over 25 pounds. It's around, I don't know, it's roughly a rough measurement, but it's a quick way to tell if your tires are low or not, because if it's green, they're good enough. You know, they're not that bad. I like having them on this El Camino, but what I found is, you know, one of the people at the tire store told me that, or somebody online that works for tires said these things leak all the time, and I believe him. But what I did was I used WD40. I would spray it inside there where the mechanism is that pops it out, because I figured what's going on is, even though that's probably brass in there or something, there's some kind of corrosion that gets in there, and that probably causes this not to pop out right, and then it causes it to leak. And plus, the little rubber gasket in there probably seals better with a little bit of WD-40. Plus, I spray it in here. That's all covered up. So when you screw it on, you hear it leak just a little bit as you screw it on. And then, let's see. You can see the green. See the green? So, you know, I just put air in it. It actually had like about 30 pounds or something, or 28 pounds. It was still showing green, so I put 34 all the way around. The back ones were a little low. But I haven't put air in these tires in I don't know how long. Crap, probably 8 months or at least. The back ones are a little bit below 20 for some reason. The front ones are close to 30. But these things do work, and as long as you keep them, and every time you check your tires, spray a little WD-40 in that mechanism. And I think the only reason they don't work is because that mechanism gets, the thing that pops out, the cap, whatever the hell you want to call it on there, that makes the, see that green? That pops it out. There's something moving in there. So if that gets a little bit tarnished from weather, I mean, even though it's supposedly all sealed, you know, this thing, car's out on the road all the time. It's driving around in, you know, rain and stuff. And this cap is moves in, it physically moves, right, I think, inside there. So the slightest amount of corrosion will cause that cap to maybe not pop out right or something or whatever. So I don't know. I've had these now 2 years and I haven't had any problem with them. So, and I think if you don't do this, you will have a problem with them. But they're very, very, very handy to have, because you can look at your tires at a glance without freaking getting down there with a damn pressure gauge and checking everything and blah, blah, blah. And of course, if you got one of those things on your dashboard that tells you your tire pressure, great. But you know what? That's just another electronic gizmo that can be very expensive. I mean, I'm like, why the hell would you want that crap when you could just put these on here for a few bucks? You know? Of course, you can't tell what the pressure is when it's driving. And that's my air compressor over there, which still going strong from about 3-4 years ago. Been filling up all my tires here, boat trailer tires and all that other garbage. So I figured I'd pass on this tip. Very, very handy to have. For, I mean, they're very, very cheap. I don't know what the hell they cost, but I find it an absolute. They won't be good for tires that require, you know, 50 pounds or something. So you got a trailer that maybe they have to be 60 pounds. So if they're low, they could be at 40 pounds. I don't know if they have them for different specifications. Like, you know, they might have them for trailer tires specifically. But you know, I got that car there, this car. I got that Suzuki down there. Well, you can barely see it with it. I got that thing down there. I got the Chevy over here, so I'm going to check the tires on right now. So, you know, this makes it a hell of a lot easier. Definitely.